Alright folks, you hear me ranting and raving a lot about corruption and inaptness, which is essentially the same thing. And I just want you to know that my friends on Facebook, none of those messages are directed at you. It's directed at the public as a whole. So you hear me ranting and raving about corruption a lot, so I want to give you a prime example of corruption and inaptness right there in Welch. And I'm aware that some of you are not from Welch, but most of you are. So take a close look at this document, if you would. Now, my shadow may blot it out, but anyway, shit. Anyway, as you can see right there, if I ever get the damn camera in focus, see what that says? It says West Virginia State Police. That's what it says. I know it's hard to make out. I don't know how to zoom in with this camera. Okay, now what you'll see right there is it says Forensic Laboratory. Now what this is, and excuse the red fingernail polish, one of my ex-girlfriends got that all over, but that is not of significance. What is of significance is you should be able to tell this is an authentic document. There's the agency number, the lab, and the case numbers. Okay, now what's of importance here is the results of this toxicology report. Now there you will see it says same blood, drug name. Okay, you'll see amphetamine, barbiturates. Damn, it's hard to see it, I know, folks. Amphetamine, barbiturates, cocaine, metabolite, methadone. The rest of that shit's tarnished out, and right there at the bottom you'll see THC. Okay, now the most important thing is what's on this other side. You'll see two columns there. One's positive and one's negative. Let's go all the way down the list. Okay. Now, do you see what I see there, folks? I don't see one X in the positive side. See all the X's in the negative side. So, this is what I've got to say to you, and this is directed at you, Mr. Floyd Anderson, and at you, Mr. Pete Blair. I'm giving you an ultimatum. You're going to write a letter to the DMV. You're going to admit you made a mistake. You're going to advise Mr. Cornish to do the same. You're going to write a letter to the DMV and try and persuade them to give back what was wrongly took from me. Or I'm going to pursue a civil suit. And I've already checked on the statutes. The statutes on up. And the civil suit I will win. Not by the tongue, but by this document. The document speaks for itself. Y'all may have buried it, but I've held on to this for years. And you tell me, because I've got out here in droves and got caught, you tell me that I'm going to have to pay all these fines before I can get my driver's license back. I will pay them when your asses compensate me for the wrong you've done. Maybe I will pay them then. It's in your hand. But and also I want to let you know, if you try to pull anything locally here, I'm not worried about these local fucking authorities, because this is going straight. The state attorney general is going to be made aware of it, and Eric Holder is going to be made aware of it. And for those of you that don't know who Earl Coder is, he's a federal attorney general. So go ahead and try to pull some of your corrupt shit. It won't work, I promise you. So I'd advise you, and I would ask you politely, as I have before I take any civil action, because I'm not concerned with suing you, suing my state. I'm a patriot. I don't want to take away from my state, but I will. I'm not concerned with the money. It's principle. It's all principle. So you can take heed, or we can go to court, boys, and we'll see whose ass is the blackest, so to speak. Good day to you, sirs.